Imagine you're passed over for a promotion. Again, your coworker, the one who shows up late and plays office politics like a game, gets the reward. You're angry, frustrated, disappointed. Now imagine Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome and one of the most powerful men in history, calmly whispering in your ear, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." That's Stoicism. And today, we're diving into how you can apply these timeless principles to not only survive your career, but to thrive in it. Welcome to Stoic Head. Stoics believe in a sharp divide, things within your control and things outside it. Your effort, your attitude, your decisions within your control. Office gossip, economic downturns, your boss's mood swings, not. In your career, this principle is a superpower. When you pour energy into what's outside your control, you become bitter, anxious, reactive. But when you invest fully into what is in your control, showing up prepared, learning consistently, treating others with dignity, you build what Epictetus calls inner fortress. Your peace is no longer held hostage by outcomes. That makes you dangerous in the best way. Stoicism doesn't just ask you to accept what happens. It asks you to love it. Amor fati. Got fired? Good. Now you're free to build something better. Missed a deadline? Good. Chance to improve your systems. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." If you start to see career setbacks not as punishments but as fuel for growth, you become unstoppable. Life is happening for you, not to you. That shift alone can redefine success. Seneca, one of the richest men in Rome, used to sleep on the floor, eat scraps, walk barefoot in winter. Why? Because he wanted to remind himself, is this what I feared? In your career, fear of failure, fear of embarrassment, fear of not being enough, all these fears keep you from taking bold steps. Stoicism teaches us to train for discomfort. Take on hard projects. Speak up in meetings. Learn that skill you're avoiding. Voluntary discomfort is the gym for your soul. And when the real storms hit, you're ready. Most of us define success by external standards. Salary, recognition. But Stoicism asks, who is really free? Epictetus said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. So instead of chasing what looks good, chase what feels right. A clear conscience. Integrity. Mastery of your craft. Define your success internally, and no one can take it from you. You stop living a borrowed life and start living an intentional one. You'll be tempted to chase approval, say what the client wants to hear, play politics, cut corners. But as Marcus Aurelius warned, it never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Don't sell your peace for applause. In the long game of your career, it's not the loudest voice that wins. It's the most grounded one. Reputation is fragile. Integrity is permanent. Choose wisely. Memento mori. Remember you will die. Not to depress you, to liberate you. That toxic job you stay in because it's safe. That dream you keep delaying until someday. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Your time is your most precious asset. Use it to build something meaningful, not just profitable. If today was your last day, would you be proud of how you showed up? Picture this. Your manager criticizes your presentation in front of everyone. You feel your chest tighten. Your mind flares up with anger. But a Stoic pauses, breathes, responds instead of reacts. Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Emotions aren't the enemy, being ruled by them is. When you let anger drive your response or fear stop your ambition, you become a puppet pulled by strings. But when you observe your emotions and act with clarity, you become the one holding the strings. A calm mind is a competitive advantage. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Just that you do the right thing. The rest doesn't matter." In a world obsessed with comparison, Stoicism offers relief. Maybe you're not the CEO, not the face of the brand. So what? You've been given a role, perhaps as a designer, assistant, teacher, coder, and your job is to play it with excellence. A Stoic doesn't chase titles. They chase virtue. You can lead with honor from any seat at the table, and sometimes the person behind the scenes has the most power of all. Seneca warned about the tyranny of urgency. That hunger to prove something now, to make it fast. But real mastery, real success, is not a microwave meal. It's a slow stew. The Stoic doesn't rush. They plant seeds others forget to water. Want to stand out in your career? Show up with patience. Learn skills before they're trendy. Build relationships without an agenda. The world is obsessed with hacks. But as Marcus Aurelius said, if something is difficult for you to accomplish, do not think it impossible for any human being. Long-term thinking is rare and therefore powerful. Every night, Marcus Aurelius journaled, not for an audience, for himself. What did I do well today? What did I avoid? Where did I fall short of my principles? Your career isn't just built by what you do from 9 to 5. It's built in those quiet moments where you check your course. Reflection is the compass. It keeps you from drifting. Build a habit, 10 minutes a night. Ask yourself, did I act with courage today? Was I generous when I could have been selfish? Did I stay true to who I want to become? That's how Stoics build not just a career, but a legacy. In the modern world, leadership is often confused with authority. But the Stoics saw it differently. True leadership is about character, not position. Marcus Aurelius led an empire during war and plague, yet wrote nightly about being humble, patient, and kind. You don't need to be a manager to lead. You'll lead when you act with integrity, when you lift others up, when you do what's right, especially when no one's watching. As Epictetus put it, don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. Be the calm voice in chaos. Be the one who listens more than they speak. You may not wear a crown, but you can rule your corner of the world like a Stoic king. Let's pause and zoom out. The Stoics weren't career coaches. They weren't productivity gurus. They were humans trying to live well in uncertain times, just like you. And yet their principles have lasted 2,000 years. Why? Because they speak to something timeless. The need to anchor ourselves in values when the world offers noise. So if you're serious about success, real success, stop asking, how can I win today? Start asking, how can I live today? The wins will follow, and you'll look back not just with pride in your achievements, but with peace in your soul.